This is the Iowa Weather Report for Sunday, August 26th, 2012. Now time to take a first look at the Zeersey GFS Model Run at 1 p.m. this afternoon. Around here we have a storm system lifting out, taking the moderate to at times heavy rain along with it. Could see some early rain, mainly in the southeastern half of the state, through at least maybe early afternoon, and then clearing with some sunshine in western Iowa with highs in the 70s east to lower middle 80s west. Then our eyes turn to this tropical system down in the Gulf, Isaac. Here on Monday afternoon, it'll be centered south of about Apalachicola and west of Tampa Bay at this point. And then on Tuesday, according to this run of the GFS, it'll be making its run toward the Mississippi and Louisiana coast. It'll be south and east of New Orleans at this point. We're under high pressure and temperatures seasonally warm. And then Wednesday, it moves inland in Louisiana, south and west of New Orleans, putting New Orleans in probably the worst spot it can be on the north and east side of that tropical system. And then it just slows down, takes its good old sweet time, moves into the piney woods of East Texas. Around here we have a frontal system, very weak system coming toward us. But by Friday that just dissolves. But then Isaac gets picked up by that dissolving front and begins moving northward. Here it'll be in eastern Oklahoma. According to this run, it'll be over eastern Oklahoma and then moving north and east to about near St. Louis. So southeastern Iowa, if this is right, could see some possible rain out of this. We'll have to see if this continues on future runs. And a week from today, next Sunday, the system is now off to our east. We have a west-northwesterly flow aloft. And behind this system, if it comes this direction, if this is right, it'll bring some Canadian air down into high pressure, and we could see temperatures back maybe in the upper 70s to lower to middle 80s after a couple of days in the mid to upper 80s if this happens. A couple days later on September 6th, we have another one in the Bahamas and east of Miami, Florida. That could be Kirk at this point. We have a trough and a northwesterly flow around here with a ridge to our south and west and some rain to our south and east, and a tropical system that I mentioned earlier down here, which could be Kirk, moving up the east coast of Florida, so we may have to watch that. And at the end of the forecast on September the 10th, the storm track well to our north, trough over the east with the remnants of what could be Kirk moving up the eastern seaboard. And we have high pressure, maybe a shower, but that's highly unlikely. And what's left of Kirk moving up into New England at that point with some showers and thunderstorms. Looking at the satellite image from last night, the frontal system coming through here, bringing the rainfall around our neck of the woods, some of it heavy, especially in southwestern Iowa, where some places got over 2 to 4 inches of rain. But down here on the north end of Cuba is that troublesome Isaac, a tropical storm at this point, winds of 60 miles per hour as of last night at 11 o'clock Eastern Time, moving north and west at about 17. The storm tracks on this, these are tropical models, most of them having it heading toward where the GFS has it heading toward, Mississippi and Louisiana. The Clipper 5 model, the light blue line is a statistical model. And here are some other models. This was from 18Z yesterday. You can see most of them are to the west. The black line you see is the official National Hurricane Center track. The red line that you see is from the WRF model, and this is the WRF model from the 18Z model run at 72 hours from 18Z. So this would be Tuesday afternoon at the time they say the model is making landfall, and this is a simulated satellite image, so that looks quite nasty. But the Hurricane Center as of right now shows that the hurricane, it will be a hurricane, category 1, 2, it could be even higher, looks to make landfall in the Florida Panhandle, but this is likely going to have to move further to the west. And then heading to the watch warning map, you can see the hurricane watches, the tropical storm watches and warnings over Florida and pretty much elsewhere across the country. It's darn quiet. Red flag warning up here in the north and west. And the QPF chart The HPC has it on the old track, so if the track ends up moving, this is going to be moved further west, and the rainfall you see around here is from the rain that fell last night and into today.